All right, what is up, everybody? All right, good. Okay. Let's see. I am getting a bit of audio. Let's just check that one a bit. Okay, we got. Where is it? Where is the audio coming from? Is it coming from the mic or is it coming from anywhere else? But anyway, um, hopefully this actually does a bit of a better job at streaming. This is the other version of the. This is the YouTube software. This is the YouTube internal streaming software. I was using Streamlabs OBS, which is a form of OBS, but made by Streamlabs. And it's a bit more consumery than normal OBS. Unfortunately, my copy of OBS always crashes when I go into it because I am actually running a beta version of macOS right now. Yeah, I'm actually running Big Sur right now. But anyway, apart from that, I have a bit of news actually about some videos that are going to be coming out in the near future, preferably in the regards to this thing. Yes, I actually have one. And you're probably asking, what is this? Well, it's a DC power supply. If you've done stuff with electronics, you've probably come across one of these once or twice, I guess, or probably made use of it actually. In some cases, this is just a cheapy Chinese one that I found. Yeah, it's not the best, but actually it's pretty cool on the inside, and yeah, it's yeah. Otherwise, I have other things, and the main point of the other stream was actually because of this. Let me just disconnect it. I have an actual capture card right now. Pops up as a camera, as an extra webcam, but it actually does a pretty good job as it. I need to get the special cable for just so I can plug in this thing here, this camera I use, because the two are literally at the same exact frame rate, so that's actually quite perfect. I don't know. But anyway, so I really don't have much else for stuff to be dealing with, except for those two, which will be reviews that'll be coming out next month. I'll be doing a big announcement stream next month, and yeah. Little preemptive review of this thing. Let's see. I will say the power button's nice. Nice clicky latching type switch. I like this latching type mechanism. Although I'm more of a fan of soft buttons in digital equipment, I do love me some latching type buttons from time to time. It's also I also got this because of these ESD band things that I have. It's kind of like the face masks and face shields, but in electronics. This one, but unfortunately, if you watched one of my older videos where I repaired the SSD in my Mac, what I did is I grounded this to my mic stand, which is actually very useless and is almost worse than not even doing it at all. So now I actually have a ground plug and I can just plug it into there and I am properly grounded. It's got a proper 3-pin on the back and it does actually have a little fuse cover. And if I actually pop it out, get this LED out. This will be explained more in depth when the actual video comes out. Anyway, you actually have an extra fuse. You have your current fuse, this one that's not really covered, this other one, and then you got this other one, which is this one that my finger's covering up. That's an extra fuse for if you need to replace it. Thing won't start without a fuse, so yeah. Big 120 mil fan. they did remove the 120 240 switch and they put the sticker over it. Not a huge fan of it. But again, this is all going to be explained when the actual video comes out, which will be in about 2 to 3 weeks. I've recorded a good majority of it. I was gonna actually release the video about the Arduino that I had just got not too long ago either. Yeah, I was gonna release it today, but I decided not to because honestly, because I had not filmed things like outros yet or anything. But yeah, that's gonna probably do it for today's stream. I'm not a huge fan of this. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this YouTube default streaming software HTML stuff. Not a huge fan of it. I like to have control over my streams, so I'm hoping that the next update to macOS is going to bring OBS back into support. Because yeah, I guess OBS is not really, the people behind OBS have not looked into onto the issues of Big Sur and other macOS related things. But I guess that serves me right because the Mac community is quite tiny right now. But otherwise, I might actually try some streams again. Next stream, I might try and copy over all my OBS data and try and get it on on the Linux machine that my Mac is currently sitting on top of. I used my old laptop from my old computer that I used to do my streams on. But if you remember my video of upgrading my Mac, you know that I actually bought RAM for it, but then I found out that the RAM was absolutely useless on a Mac because Apple solders things down and they are not afraid to use their heat guns and soldering irons and all that good old stuff. So I installed the RAM on my old computer. It works just fine. It's not the best of things I can do, but hey, 16 gigs. So I'm probably gonna stream off of that from now on. I guess. I mean, it's a bit of a shame because I actually like streaming on the Mac, and it actually kind of gives me a slightly bigger games library and actually more access to stuff that I actually have. It's unfortunate because a lot of game companies just don't support, or even just software companies in general, they just don't support Linux that much. Either because it's just too many distributions available, or even worse, there's just way too many. There's just way too many. It's possible to pirate it because, well, on Linux, a lot of things are open source. In fact, the OS itself is open source, so I guess they're thinking that they can't really trust it with their DRM stuff. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. If you like what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. I know it's not much. I really had a bit of a liking for Streamlabs, although it's a bit more lackluster and more meant for more basic users who just need a few things. Preferably the people that they show on the front of their website. Yeah, they just. I liked it because if you guys subscribed, it would have popped up on screen that you would have subscribed, and that's kind of a big deal to me, actually. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be it for today's video. If you like what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe, and bye.